My team members have been sick with like 105-degree temperatures. My team lead, he's been a lot better at 102-degree temperature and still working. And so we've had to bring on 2 more developers this week to the team because the fulfillment has just been dead stop. I mean, it's taken 6 weeks still, and we don't even have one website out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot to be in, right? Because we create these relationships with these people on our team, and we see them go through something like this. And, you know, I've had people that have worked for me for a long time, and they've got COVID and they can't work for like 10 days or something, or 2 weeks. And I've continued to pay them, even though previously they were hourly, to try to support them. And I'm not necessarily recommending that for you, but just, I want you to understand that's my mindset before I say the second part. Your job is to solve problems, right? And this time it may be like, hey, I'm going to go to the Philippines and I've got to get this stuff going forward, because you're going to have to answer. If you've collected money, you're going to have to answer to your client on why is this not ready? Where are my leads? Right? That's a question that's coming. As soon as you take and swipe that credit card, that beautiful moment where, like, hey, we've collected money, they're a real client. Okay, the clock started. It's time to get to work, and you cannot let this Pakistani mosquito derail your company, right? So you've got to hire somebody else, and I would say even diversifying, right? Like if you have too many people in one country, a lot of times on these sites, when you go to try to hire these foreign workers, there's this option to do it like where they're a part of an agency or they're like an individual freelancer. For me, I always go with the freelancer. I've messed around with that agency. It seems like it's just I don't know. I just didn't like the whole dynamics of that situation where I don't know who's working for me. I don't know. Like, it's like, I'm talking to this project manager and he's like passing me off, and one day it's this person, next day it's this other person. And now we've got developers and people working for us all over the world, which is great because, like, let's say with the software that we have here, right? So we have some people in India that are developers for us, and Diwali rolls around and part of our team is gone, but not our entire team is gone. When you guys have issues, I still have people that are able to fix these. I've got people in the Philippines. I've got people in the United States, Romania. I've got all this kind of like diversity. You need to, just like you don't want to put all your money into one stock, right? It may be a good idea to get some of these backups. And here's what I would do, Spencer, is I would actually say, look, this is the situation. You guys this is going to be a very short-lived situation is what we anticipate. I would explain to them in the interview that our full team is dealing with some health crisis. We would love to have somebody step in, but this is not full-time. This is a fill-in. I love my team. I'm sticking with them. That doesn't have to be the way it plays out, right? If you bring these guys on, they're better at, you've got to make a business decision, even if you like people. I've fired like 5 people in the last few months. Where like people that I like this person, but that's not the determining factor for working for my company. What's working for my company is who's the best that I can find. That's going to make the most sense. That's going to fit in with my company culture the best, right? So you know what you have to do, and it sucks, but it's like part of like I fired somebody who was a great developer because their internet connection wasn't stable. Like, there's no value to me if I can't even have a conversation with you, regardless of how good you are, right? And now you've got some local stuff that's influencing this, that's derailing this thing. So, yeah, man, that's exactly what I would do. I would do it right away. I'm like, you like when you're back full time, hey, I want to plug you back in, but until then, this has to move forward, right?